Alright, so just finished up from work and it's a lovely sunny day. I'm already on a fun little back road. So it's cool, like work on just like the outskirts of the city. And yeah, about half of my drive is kind of like this. So if it's sunny out, it's a really fun being on these roads a couple of minutes after work. So work is long, stressful, you know, like everyone else, and I really like cars. Yeah, like I love having a sports car, especially like for the good months of the year. So that's where I'm getting to, is that like I want to drive this car, but if this was a rainy, dark evening, being on this road would suck. And this road's actually a really good rat run to it. It beats a ton of traffic. So I'm not nowhere really near out of the urban area, but it's just a kind of little unknown road, and normally it's quite fun, but I'm stuck behind this little driver for one of the first times. But you know, I can still put the foot down, listen to the engine, and just the way this car steers, you know, even at normal speeds, it's so enjoyable. So we're just merging onto the motorway now. But yeah, it's just fun. Like there, I'm only up to 120, but what a way to get there, you know. But yeah, no, this car really puts a smile on my face, always. I feel like myself, and this is what's cool. So it was a Jeep and a motorbike coming there on the roundabout, and I had to sneak out. They're both driving like twats, but I still got out. So it's a really good car for like snaking in and around traffic. And the other thing that's really good about these is the economy doesn't really change in these, no matter how you drive them. Like they're not like unbelievably economical, but they don't really change when you drive them hard. So it's a lovely sunny summer's evening in August, and I work hybrid. My commute is like 260 round trip. One of the problems with it is, outside of it being not very comfortable and not very well sound insulated, so I do be quite tired. So that's one of the things. So for the summer I can put up with, but in the winter I think I'd rather just have some comfort. The other thing is, it's kind of thirsty. It's not bad. It's like 8 litres per 100, 8.3, it's kind of where it sits with the driving that I do. But the tank is a certain size, so I have to fill it up to be able to do the commute twice, which is annoying. It's just a few litres shy. I think it would be okay, but I've never actually tried it out, but it's kind of nice just having the amount. Yeah, that's done. Now obviously, don't mind doing that on evenings like this. That's another reason why that kind of works in the summer. It gets me out of the house, get to look at the skyline, whatever, right? Imagine doing that in December, so you're not going to, so whatever. So, my new car has arrived, and I think it's cleared. Actually, I need to check my emails. It's cleared from customs, and it's just to check that the shipper's actually got it off the boat. So yeah, I'm on the way down to Galway to register the new car. I'm in the 86. You can hear how noisy it is when I drive this on the motorway. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting down and looking at the new car. Yeah, so Lexus is here. Just started giving it a wash. Yeah, so just kind of grimy. The usual, kind of lots of stains and stuff, but yeah, it looks really clean. So I've started washing one side of it, and yeah, it's definitely a really clean car. I was following it yesterday, and you know, couldn't catch any waves or anything in it, and yeah, it seems to have like a nice coat. I'm not sure if that's a ceramic coat, but looks like it might be. So great news for a daily. But yeah, it's a really nice looking car. Can't wait to get the nice steel number plate on it. Just had to get those today, but I'm very happy. So cleans up nicely. The only thing really is headlights are kind of weird, and there's this weird tape on the lip, so I'm going to see if I can fix that up. is the headlights, or they just need to reseal, but I'm not going to do them properly sanding because I just don't have the time. But I tried the other one and a lot of the crap came off. Yeah, I've had the Lexus now for 1 day of commuting, and I didn't drive it today. Yeah, so I've had it kind of for 3 days, I guess. We're kind of limited driving, and yeah, I really enjoyed driving it yesterday. It was unreal how just nice it was. And yeah, I've just been kind of thinking about it like a lot. Like, yeah, I love the way it looks. I think it looks unreal. I think the spec is just gorgeous. The way that the person had modified it ever so slightly as well is just right up my street, so I just had to buy it. But yeah, I've been really happy with it. I'm just going to the shops now after work, just doing some grocery shopping, and I'm going to be, you know, commuting again tomorrow. I'm working from home today, so yeah. But yeah, like I think the hybrid and the 1,000 kilometers of range, I like the car. I just love it. I think that's the thing. I'm really happy that I got this car. The sound system's amazing. Just when I got in, it just has that nice, just luxury feel, and it's just a really nice thump off it. And I love listening to my music. I often put on podcasts on the motorway in the GT86 because the road noise is just kind of so loud that if you put on music, you're just trying to kind of like fight the music with the loudness of everything else. So with this, it just, like it's breaking for itself now. Coming into the town, I'm not touching the pedals. It's just it really does add up. I was in great mood yesterday when I came home. I had a long commute. I actually had some of the worst traffic I've had in months. So like it wasn't bad, but just my morning commute took like 20 minutes longer, but it was, it's not a bad drive. You're always moving, but in this, like without the gear changing, without the noise, without all that like engagement that I do really like from the 86, and I notice I'm doing this a lot because I just love that armrest and the way that you sit in it. Yeah, I'm really happy with the car. I'm really happy with the way that it's things like that as well are good. Like it's probably I was a bit distracted there, but certain roads turn it off, but for the most part it doesn't grab the steering wheel. So I think for the motorway, just if you ever are tired, it will be good. I did notice when I was in the 86 I used to get kind of a little drowsy sometimes on the way home and I'd had to stick my head out the window. I think that car is just tiring, but in this, the journey genuinely did fly. I was driving at the same speed, the speed limit the whole way home, and like I definitely noticed, I was like, oh, that really didn't feel like the kind of trek that you're going across, like however many counties and covering such a distance, so yeah, I think it's a huge win, to say the least. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'd love, people criticize the CVT and these. Like I said, I haven't even floored the car. I think I did. I floored it actually a couple of times getting on the motorway. It's got really good pep in it, really good brakes. It's got really good pep. I think that's the thing, is like, like people buy like really expensive cars, and like, I'm grateful to the people that buy these types of really expensive cars when they're new. But there's just always just deals to be had, even when I send it to some of my friends, and we're kind of into cars, and it's just like, wow, like the mileage on that is so low for like the type of car that it is, and the age of it, and you're like, yeah, like these babies are still out there in Japan, like they've just barely been broken in, and I mean on a Lexus that mileage is nothing. So yeah, I'm definitely happy with it. But yeah, it does have some cool stuff. I like this when you put it into sport, it does that. It's a really nice car. Very happy with it. The interior is extremely clean, and there's absolutely no odors in this car. It smells so good. It just kind of smells of nothing, but just smells the nice leather and stuff. So yeah, really happy with it. Yeah, can't say it enough. Great to have the range, great to just have something different. And yeah, I've never had a luxury car, so this is something different. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Probably a short enough video. I know I kind of kept this on the lowdown, but I think it was kind of worth it, just because I think this is one of those cars when the few people I've told are like, oh, that's class, but I feel like if I kind of told people, they're like, it's a bit anticlimactic. So, and I was kind of like second guessing the color, but I've really 100% sure that it was the right move. I think it just looks like such a much bigger car in this colour. I think the black and white and the blue, they're all nice, but the car looks a lot smaller. I feel like this kind of looks more like it does fit, because it is a bigger car than say an IS2 at the second gen, and it's a little smaller than a GS, and I was kind of between a GS and this. And then when I saw one, it wasn't even an F Sport here, but I saw just how long it looked and the way that the surfaces just look with that colour, and I was like, yeah, no, that's the colour. So it was top of my list, and I ticked all the other boxes with the red interior and getting the few nice TRD bits and all the rest of it. So anyways, yeah, it's kicking on, no point wasting petrol, and yeah, I'm going to head on home and have a nice cruise. Alright, so yeah, the GT86 is in storage, so that's what I'm doing with it. I'm keeping it. This is where the GTR lived for a long time in my DC5, and I really regretted selling my DC5, so I'm not making that mistake again. This is better though, and I know that's the thing, is like, I prefer this to the DC5, but rear-wheel drive, boxer engine, poor man's Porsche, I just love it. Yeah, I think I might not make a lot of use of it for the next year or two, but coming back to it, I might use it next summer, but if I don't, a couple of years time, when I have the space to keep them all in one place, I'll use it a good bit. It'll be a nice kind of track toy and occasional daily driver. So yeah, that's the plan. So that's why I got the Lexus, and yeah, it's going to get and start stacking GT86s, because I think they're for sure future classics. So I think this is a really nice one. So yeah, that's the plan. Really smitten with it. I'm very happy with it coming into the winter now. It's literally just been a switch. Like we had a really quite a nice summer. It was a bit overcast, but it was very dry. But yeah, just kind of seeing this now. I've just ordered new tires for it. I actually ended up going with something very similar. So never thought I would do this in a car like this, but there's all seasons on it. They were old enough that they were cracked. I was very close to getting the Hancocks that I've put on Jess's Mazda, and I put on my 86, but then Hancocks, it'd give me a better kind of steering feel, and they look really cool. They're quite a nice tread pattern, and they've got nice sidewalls and stuff. And then I was just like, look, you don't need to make every car the same, or like, these ride pretty good, and they're probably harder than they should be. The all seasons, I was thinking about it, I was like, especially with a rear-wheel drive car. I remember one of the snow days, I went looking for a car park last year in the 86 to go. God, I just drifted it, and it was a decent sized hill, but nothing crazy. And I thought it would do better because I've driven my GT86 in Canada with all seasons and with winter tires, and it was so much better. And long story short, I decided to go for the all season. So yeah, I'll be getting those on. It's booked in for the